Hello. Hello, statue. Yes, 'tis I, Hermit Bob here, coming to you from the newly organized front part of my garage, which was the garbage dump pile since before Christmas. We had a house guest, so we had a room where we were going to put in a bed and furniture so she could have her own room. And in that room was nothing but junk and stuff. So we brought it all out here and piled it up. And it needed to be organized anyway. But then Christmas came, and we piled that up out here too. All the stuff that you have to take out of boxes and stuff to decorate, and the stuff you don't use, and everything just and the pile kept getting bigger and bigger. And then we set into place the new organization program for decluttering and avoiding being a hoarder. And the biggest way I've avoided being a hoarder since I was predestined to be one because of my parents were hoarders uh, from birth. Anyway, I move a lot. I've probably moved 20, 25 times in my life since I retired, which was about 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Anyway, we've moved 3 times. Wait a minute. Yeah, 3 times. Anyway, every time we moved, uh, made a point, went overboard making a point to throw away at least half of what I had. And I did. And then we'd get a little bit settled, and it seems like we move every 3 years. Um, and get a little bit settled, and all of a sudden we got all this crap again. And crap from stores, new crap. And then we have a habit of stopping by a local, not very often, but local yard sale, garage sale, and bringing some more crap back in that we buy that we already had that we'd given away before. Crazy. Anyway, the system is, if you didn't see the last one, and I don't think many people are watching, but that's okay. I'm a Hermit Bob for a reason. I don't dislike people. I just don't feel I don't get the vibe hanging around people. I'd rather be by myself. But I'll go to a party or something, and if I can get some laughs, then I'm a very happy hermit. Getting laughs, and two most important things in life to me is getting laughs and eating good food. And then the way you eat good food, because you can't do it in restaurants anymore, is you got to cook it yourself. So I've been a cook most of my life, and I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy washing dishes. That's one thing people will come over, not very often anymore, but everybody wants to help me wash the dishes. Leave me alone. It's like meditation. You sit there and wash. You take some just it's chaos, a pile of dirty dishes, and then you get it all clean and then put it away, and then it's all perfectly. It's wonderful. So anyway, we did that with the garage here, and I've showed that this was just a big stinking mess there. There used to be just stuff on the floor there that was piled up. Now it's all in these boxes and in the trash and in boxes to be put away for Christmas. And it's all organized. And the idea of this is not to keep them in these boxes. This is just picking up stuff that you didn't know what to do with. You were going to organize it later. You didn't have a place to put it, so you piled it up here. So we put it in boxes, and I fill up a box with it. I take it all out after I fill up the box, take a picture of it, put it all back in the box, print the picture, and tape the picture to the front. And then that way, if you need something specifically that you thought you might have had, all you have to do is look at the pictures and see if it's in there. But the idea is that eventually you're going to take everything out of there and you'll have a place for it. You might have to develop a new shelf or something, but you'll have a place for it, or you'll get rid of it. Give it a goodwill or throw it away or something. But anyway, it's no longer a chaotic mess on the floor of the garage. And so my wife's got 8 boxes on that side, that big rack up there, and then I got 4 boxes here. And the bottom one actually just has some empty shoe boxes in it that could be filled up at some point. And then what's left in here is my tools. Couldn't get to them before, but that is all my saws. I got a table saw, a big sliding miter saw, and then a small miter saw. It doesn't slide. Oh, and a sawzall. So now I can get to my saws, and then on the sides I got my saw horses, and then a a roller bar that holds planks up while you're trying to saw them. So it's very lovely. And then behind me, I've got my pegboard. Now, I've always had the pegboard pretty much under control. It might look like it's out of control, but the thing about it is being organized is you just have everything in a place where you know it is. There's a place for everything and everything in its place. And I know where everything is and on my workbench too. All those boxes, I know where everything is. There's not in any alphabetical order. It's not for anybody else but me. I can find the stuff right away. I don't know how the camera keeps flashing light and dark because I'm not a knowledgeable camera person. I'll try to figure it out sometime, but I don't understand it right now. So sorry. It's kind of psychedelic, right? It brings back the old days. Drop a tab or something. Is that what you do? Drop a tab? Smoke a doobie? Whatever you do. I'm old. All I have to do is get up too fast and I'm zonked for the day. Okay, and then over here, I got my rolling pit barbecue. It's a little tiny one. And it's got a big old burn on the back. The thing about it is they got it set up so the all the fluids, you'll put it on the rack and all the fluids will drain off and come in here, and whatever hits the plate above the burner is supposed to smoke back up. But if you got a big old ham or pork butt, it makes too much, it catches on fire and it burns all the paint off. And it's the second time it burned it off. So I quit trying to let that catch it. I put everything in disposable aluminum pans, like leftover pans from when you get a rotisserie chicken. I don't know if you get them in aluminum pans, or you can just buy new ones. They're pretty expensive, and you can use them once and throw them away. Throw the grease away. No more grease fires. Anyway, so that's about it. And then in that room, you can kind of see right through there is all the boxes of Christmas stuff that are not finished being filled. They're not even organized yet. We had the flu going around here and been real sick. Not me, because I try not to breathe unless I'm wearing a mask around other people. It's kind of a hermit thing. Watch the old Monk series. I agree with him. Always get a wipe and clean your hands. Anyway, so that's the next thing, but that's nothing chaotic for other stuff. We know where all the stuff goes. All the boxes are labeled, and she's just got to put everything in there. Now, why don't I just do that? Because I might break all the ornaments, not on purpose, but it sort of works out that way. So she doesn't. It's sort of like when we first got married. I washed clothes for her and my stepdaughter, and they told me I'm never allowed to touch their clothes ever again. So I've never had to wash their clothes since. So it wasn't planned, but it certainly worked out. Okay, that's it. The chaos is under control for now, and so are you. And someday I'll learn how to work these cameras. How do you turn this thing off? I think it's